What up, everybody? Welcome back. No countdown, no waiting timer, nothing today. We're just jumping right into it. Thank you for joining us. It is Monday, I think. Oh, God, today has been a rough day. I don't know, not a rough day, but it is snowing like crazy. I don't know, my brain is in snow day mode. And it was so hard to get myself to just get this stream going, to get it live, but we are here. There's some spice. In the morning, we had a spicy little move. That move kind of simmering out into lunchtime. We're going to look at the charts. We're going to see what we think is coming next. This is really where I'm at mentally. We looked at this last week. I think it was Monday. We had a nice little what I think is going to happen this year stream. It was 20 minutes. Go back and watch it. I know a bunch of you did over the weekend. Well done. But seems we are kind of still on track here. So we have a lot of similarities to the price action that we saw last year. We were tracking a certain ascending channel back here in November and December of this year, and that seems to have kind of broken, right? That pattern maybe not doing us as good as we would have hoped. From our 108,000 high, 108,000, geez, high, we sold off to 92, and this pretty much invalidated what we were looking at. However, we kind of went back to the drawing board, and we saw similarities again, and maybe we just weren't looking at the right time frame. Weren't looking at the right kind of slice of time here, right? We drew up this, called another blueprint, highlighting the similarities. It kind of looks a little crazy here. It looks like a red string connecting pictures on a dartboard, Charlie Kelly kind of stuff. Where's the mail? Where's the mail? But there's some rhyme and reason here. There's some logic, and it has actually aged very well, and it encapsulates today's price movement, and it may even kind of be signaling what we can expect to happen from here. As much as I would love to see it pump straight to all-time highs right now, right here today, we may, or at least if we repeat what we saw last year, we may have some time to maybe build positions, a little bit of chill before we enter into the very big spice. So let's look at this one more time. This is our price action from back in November all the way into February of 2024, and we found a lot of similarities. Our little whipsaw here in red into our higher high that sold off, and this was the ETF. This was all the ETF news. ETF approval back in 2024. It's crazy to think that's last year. We sold off, we had legs down, things got very bearish looking until we popped back up, traded sideways in a not super believable, call it a bull flag, whatever you want to call it, before moving to all-time highs pre-halving. It's almost hard to tell which one of these is current price action and which one was last year. So here we are. We drew this last week, and at the moment, it seems to be following the path. We had a lot of reasons to kind of be scoping out a move to the upside. We had a new year begin. On top of that, that new year coincided, and you know, you guys are going to roast me for this, but with a change of the moon phase, God, it's never going to feel right saying that. It's never going to feel, it's always just going to be a little weird to say that. Change of the moon phase, we had just broken our low. Price action had looked a lot like last year in January. It was a little bit early. This caught us off guard, I admit, but man, since then, you really can't argue it at this point. Price has moved up. It has broken to a higher high, again setting a new 2025 high, our hopium of the sweetest kind. We're going to hang on to that hopium whenever we can. A new higher high into 2025, and here is what I think is going to happen here. I can't tell you, I don't know how long we will consolidate, or if we will at all. If we follow the pattern, probably a few days. But that consolidation, if we continue here, likely to bring us to new all-time highs, just as it did last year. It's kind of spooky. If you guys think that this is going to play out again, put a 1 in the chat. If you don't, put a 2. I'm going to get some opinions here. The one kind of vague, mystified time frame I can give you is, well, we saw the change of the moon phase, whatever that's worth, and typically we look for that moon phase to change again for a major reversal. Whether it's the moon or it's just 2-week periods, I don't know, guys, but there's something here. There's something about them. They seem to work. The end of this phase, so the 2-week period, we tend to see kind of 2 weeks trending in one direction, and then 2 weeks trending in the other direction. That end of the 2 week would be the 13th of January. So we have about 6 days to go. We're about halfway through. I would not be surprised to see this resolve before. I don't know, actually, it's lining up right here at the end of it. I wouldn't be surprised to see a new all-time high before January 13th. However, we see that phase change again and leading, at least pretty reliably, to 2 weeks of a maybe lesser buying momentum or lesser kind of hype to the upside, lesser upside pressure. I don't know. This is holding really well. I think all we can really do is wait. If you think this is bogus, I mean, that's fine too. I'm not here to tell you what's going to happen. I'm just sharing what I think looks neat, what catches my eye, the analysis that I find valuable, and what you do with that is really up to you guys. So, man, what do we got? We got a little bit more intro here, just a tiny bit. Let me finish this intro. While I'm doing this, if you could, I ask you to lend me your thumbs ups. What is going on there? Lend me your likes. Hit that like button. When I say hit the like button, does it light up? Someone said that. I've never seen it. I guess because, well, I'm usually the one. I'm usually the one on the other side of the stream. But someone told me that as of like a few months ago, if I say hit the like button, that this should light up, and that it may actually do the same with hit subscribe. That may light up as well. Can you guys tell me, does that work? I don't know. I don't know if it actually works. It'd be cool if it did. But while I go through just the rest of this little intro, please hit the like, subscribe, share, join our Discord, discord.gg/TomCrown. Check out our new trading group on wap.com/crown-crypto. Invest in yourself today. Make this year count. Join our exclusive trading group. Yes, but here's our rest of our intro here. So we have a new week upon us, and typically on Monday, we look to CME futures, and we look for CME future gaps. We have closed. Here's the kind of spiciness. This is another piece of, I would say, just confluence, another piece of supporting evidence that the end of December really was our local low, and then we are moving on to new all-time highs. Right here is just another piece of that puzzle. I don't even think we had this one last Monday. But CME futures on the 30th the 30th of December, one day before the end of the year, we saw price sell off slightly lower than the 20th or 23rd, and we filled the closest gap in price perfectly to the tune. It was a 91,930. We did 91, like 850 or something. Perfect fill on that gap, wick up, and now we are seeing price really get that upside momentum. We have broken higher than the end of December's high, and it does look like Wednesday, actually into the new year, we have a new gap. This one very tiny, not even a 1% zone at 94.1. If we see, let's say, an interim sell-off this week, or even into the 13th of January, and then a sell-off, we may see a higher low come back to fill those prices, or we just may never see this gap fill, or at least, I don't want to say never, knock on wood, but not in the short term. This may be something we look for maybe far down the road. Time will tell. Something to be aware of, there are no other new gaps. Let's zoom out to our forever gappy chart here. And as you can see, the believers of CME, Chicago Mercantile Exchange, gaps, people believe that these always have to fill. They always fill. They're a guarantee. There's no such thing as a guarantee in trading. But here we go. This is the graveyard of their arguments here. We have gaps that exist all the way back to August of 2020, July of 2020, down at 9,000, and virtually, I want to say about every $10,000 up, we have another gap that remains. So you tell me, do these gaps always have to fill? I would say no. No, I do not believe 9.6 thousand will ever be seen again on Bitcoin. If it is, and it isn't just a crazy illiquidity wick, we got bigger problems. That's going to be very problematic. I don't think that ever happens. All the way up, though, we see the first gap in a very long time after the entire cycle appearing back here in March of 23 at 20.3 and 21.1K. This was a very bearish time. If you remember, the US government had sold some of their seized Silk Road Bitcoin. FUD was strong. We were coming off 2 years of selling. People were convinced we were still in a bear market. We knew better here on this channel. Shout out to you guys who were here with me. We knew better. US government sold. FUD ensued and price just kept going. We saw another kind of similar tiny gap back here in September of 2023 before we really entered that parabolic stage into the ETFs. Our ETF low left us again with a little gap here. If you look at the ones that don't get filled, they typically line up. I'm just noticing this now as I'm kind of riffing. They typically line up with FUD. They line up with range lows or like kind of extreme lows, higher volatility, exceptional volatility lows, like right here into the ETFs, and boom, straight back up. Reminder, the little thing we were looking at here, this pattern, this blueprint, this, I don't know, vision of the future is right here. That's this price action. Do we have that little gap here again? I know I just looked at it, but I wonder if we'll end up with a similar gap. Maybe right here. Is this that same gap? It could be. It very well could be. Let's get rid of this. Very well could be here. 94.1 to 94.3. Continued up pretty much at every major low. Now, some of these will get filled. We'll like up here, 94. Yeah, eventually. 81, incredibly likely. This gap, incredibly likely to get filled at some point. I'm not saying now. I'm not saying even soon. I'm not even saying in maybe the next few months. But maybe in 2026, when we hit our bear part of the cycle, if that happens, this would be a logical place. And man, that is such a juicy area in general. Some of these will get filled, but some of them never will. And I think if you are kind of in the trading mind that they'll never get filled, you're going to end up getting left out. Really, they seem to be the like mega sideline events, these gaps. Got a little off topic there, but really just new gap below our low, another piece of confluence at December 30th at 91.7. We saw that gap fill on CME, and we have just traded up since then. So looking pretty juicy here. We are starting a new week, so let's take a look at our weekly candle. Last week closing very strong, a 5.1% candle. More importantly, bullish engulfing. This is the first real kind of bullish weekly close we have seen, I will say, since the first or second week of December. We are seeing continuation even just into today. Remember, this is just a few hours old, even though it's a weekly candle. It is only 19 hours of trading, and we are up 3.45%. A strong Monday close, I think, is going to be a great setup for green into the rest of the week. So just looking at our weekly with no other analysis, nothing else going on here, 104,400 stands out very clearly to me. From 108 down to 91.2, this is our deep retracement, or a 786 level on our Fibonacci. A very attractive level, especially if this market is looking to continue to trend up, continue to hit new all-time highs, which I believe we are going to do, not only in the shorter term, but also all throughout, I'd say, Q1 of this year and into Q4 of this year. 104,400 just stands out. This is where if I had opened, actually, I think I did open. Let me see. I might have opened a little trade ski here. But if I'd opened a little long down at the lows and I didn't plan on holding them long term, I may look to trim. I may look to take some off the table at 104.4 thousand US dollar dues. I did open a little trade. Let me see. Hold up here. I shouldn't have eaten that sandwich right before I streamed. I got a bunch of food in my teeth. It's okay. I did open a trade. Here, let's show the people what they want here. Are you just not going to show the entry? 97,000 was not the sexiest entry. Not the best entry in the world. Not a huge size, but hey, it is what it is. I'm not exactly sure why it's not showing. Here we are. There we are. Not the best entry, right? Opened it January 3rd, but so far, so good. I'm going to look to move the stop up into profit on this bad boy, but currently up 22% on 5X. I think I might close some of this. I'm just going to do it right now in front of you. Let's put our money where our mouth is. Limit order 104,000. I'll front run a little bit. 104,002. What do we got? 057. Let's close half the position. Boom. 06, 0249. Perfect. Close. Oh no. Standard trade. Short. Limit. Long. Wait. Why does this not close? I guess I could do it this way instead. Do it this way. TP, trigger price, take profit 104. I have to redo all that. Just easy. 104, 200. Half the position. Take profit. I almost got trapped. Made that mistake before. Size, half, done. Confirm. There we are. Money where the mouth is. I put the take profit 104,200. I'll update you guys whenever that hits. I'll add the stop loss later. I do have other trades open though that you guys are aware of. Let's take a look at this sketchy ass Ethereum short. Still up. Interesting. Ethereum short somehow still up. This was the right choice in my opinion. Long Bitcoin, short Ethereum. And I think you can really kind of derive that logic from the ETH-BTC pair. If you're looking for something kind of to play both sides, look for coins that are weak in its BTC pair. Maybe you can look to long the BTC, short the other coin, and basically you're hedging your position with the ability to eke out some profit from the weakness from that BTC pair. And that's really what's happening here on Ethereum. You guys saw this almost liquidate live. You can't really see it. Saw this almost liquidate live. I was a little nervous about it. The liquidation at 4,200, although that has come down now. Yeesh. I think I should close this. I might want to close this, not even because I think it's gonna get liquidated, but this lick price has moved down. You can't see it. I don't know why. I don't know why this is like organized this way and it's not fucking letting me move shit. Today is not my day, guys. It's not letting me move things. So I don't know how I can even like show you this. That's really annoying. That's super annoying. It is definitely user error here. This is my bad. This is not like the exchange. I'm just short. Ooh, that is the exchanges. I am short on my patience for today. I don't know what's going on, but this was 20x from 4,000, and now my liquidation price is $20 above my entry price. That's not a comfortable place to be sitting. That is likely due to my margin being eaten up via funding. That's actually the only thing I can imagine here that is impacting that, and why that liquidation has moved from 4,200 down to 4,000. I'm probably gonna do some thinking about that one today. Probably gonna wrap that up because I'm still not really convinced Ethereum will move past 4,200. But at this point, I get liquidated before then, so my plan has changed via funding. I'm kind of forced to pivot here. Positions. That's not even really what I was getting at here. Weekly 1044. I set the TP. Let's check out this week here. Money flow beginning to show some signs of life, perhaps. Chilling, moving sideways, VWAP coming up. Momentum not quite there yet. Really going to take, in my opinion, close above 1044 on the week to realign. Like this weekly definitely took some damage down here at the low. That 91 flushed out a lot of moves. Our oscillators, our market structure getting a little disturbed by it. We can see RSI here on the week coming back up to overbought. This would actually be a pretty bad place to reject. I'm not going to lie. To see RSI, assuming it does, which I don't think it will, but RSI rejecting from overbought, going to give us a powerful downward signal. So I'm going to be watching this weekly candle for sure. Any trading below 93.5 going to be very threatening on this weekly time frame. What else we got? Monthly still gorgeous. Still looking good here. Still looking very good. We're not really into this month very far. Not really into this month, but we are off to a good start, and I will take that. Currently bullish engulfing, reaching for that higher high, like the title of this episode today. Bitcoin to new all-time highs. I believe that is happening in this month. We have 25 days, 5 hours. I don't think it'll even take that long. Not at this point. I love this. Beautiful up. Did I see under? Do I see ETH underperforming? What's up, John, man? I mean, it already has at this point. Will it continue throughout the cycle? Honestly, guys, my real belief is that it will. Doesn't mean it won't go up. I don't know, man. We just have not seen. If you're asking that question, John, man, you got to be looking at Ethereum BTC. We just have not seen Ethereum really regain its strength against Bitcoin, man. it has underperformed since the merge. We have not seen a time really where Ethereum has performed strongly since the proof of stake transition. It could be coincidence. It could be market timing, right? Proof of stake transition was during the bear market. Reasonably, things aren't performing their best in the bear market. But man, I have seen so many coins go this way. Ethereum looking, I mean, there we go. I like pieces of carrot in my mouth. It was bugging me. We have seen so many coins go this way, man. That's going to bring me to my next coin that I want to look at, Litecoin. Something interesting going on here. So let me take the beating that is my belief in Litecoin, so that you know I'm not just talking shit on Ethereum. I'm not just being a bear on Ethereum. Look at Litecoin. This is where my trauma comes from. This is where all of those thoughts of, man, anytime a coin starts kind of bleeding off against Bitcoin over a long period of time, you gotta wonder, is this going to be its future? Wow. Is this going to be its future? Ethereum did not look that way. Ethereum did not look that way at all, right? Let's go back to 2022 in June. I think the merge was in September. Either way, did not look that way, right? This is almost the opposite. Ethereum was hitting higher highs, all-time highs against Bitcoin into 2017. Fell back down to the bear market into our new bull run of 2021. People were screaming about the flippening for Ethereum, but it didn't happen. It seemed that it wanted to do this, right? I was like, this realistically might happen, even though I don't really think it will. The chart is not showing that weakness until we get to the merge where all the energy is lost. Let's say this, the low could just be in right now on FBTC. It could moon, it could go to all-time highs, it could flip Bitcoin. Of course, all these things are possible, but we got to start seeing it one step at a time. You have to see a little bit of strength. You have to see this start reversing. For now, it's just reminding me of something I know all too well, which is it kind of seems like everything goes to zero against Bitcoin over time. For those of you holding Ethereum, that doesn't mean that you're going to lose money. Doesn't mean you won't see big gains, right? Doesn't mean it's going to go down in dollar value. But the question was outperform or underperform. And at the moment, that does seem to be what we're looking at. That can change. It's very much possible that can change with a shift on this chart. This was a good segue into like a lot of ideas. Could change with a shift on Bitcoin dominance. We did see our first weakness into the end of the year on dominance, which potentially was signaling not just alt season, but maybe or perhaps the beginning of our full bull, crazy euphoria, only up period of time. Then December closed and things kind of put on pause again. They got put on pause one more time. We did have a break in market structure. We rejected from basically our resistance on the month. We traded lower. But here we are in January and we aren't seeing the follow through yet. If Bitcoin dominance does start to show that weakness or continue that weakness, Ethereum is likely to benefit, especially right here on this, on this Ethereum BTC pair. Bitcoin dominance takes a nosedive. This is likely to see some upside. So it's not to lose all hope. It's just, man, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. You guys know I was saying I don't think you should sell your Ethereum at 0.33 on this pair. I think you're going to get a shot at higher, but it didn't even get back to 0.5. That's really where I was looking at for like a potential dead cat bounce, or even just a lower high and a continuation of this selling or this bleeding. Didn't happen. Love to be wrong. I did sell a lot. I would say more than half of my Ethereum last year, but I still am holding a hefty bag of it. It is still, I want to say, number 2 to Bitcoin in my portfolio size-wise, even though I sold a lot of it. I haven't lost all faith or anything. I'm just kind of weighing my options. I'm kind of taking this 1 month at a time. This bull run, man, it's always the same, right? It's never different. It's always different this time, whatever. But where is the drop, right? This is the last piece of the puzzle. This giant drop in dominance where altcoins go nuts. see all-time highs, blast off, gain against Bitcoin, trade sideways, and then enter into the bear market. That's what I'm looking for at some point this year. I think we still go a little higher on dominance before we go lower. I think we see this replay again. We see dominance top out, fall down, alts go nuts, we trade sideways, and then once dominance, I would say, even starts regaining strength, Bitcoin starts taking its share back, that's when we're in the bear market. We'll see. We will find out. My lord. Dude, it is snowing so hard, and I took beans out, and the wind has like cracked my eyes, man. Like at my slits of my eyes on the side are like raw as hell. Hurts. It's bothering me. Today's a weird day. All right, I've been just kind of Goliath online. What's up, Gareth? Kind of just been shooting the shit, guys. I'll be real. My brain was just in snow day mode, and it was so difficult to get myself to go live. I wanted to do kind of my walkthrough. I told you guys on Friday I'd put together some homework of the Bitcoin timeline, and I just couldn't get myself to do it. I don't know. I was just really struggling. My brain woke up. The gym was closed. That's probably what it is. Let's be real. The gym's closed. And that is probably why I could not get myself to focus. But I forced myself to go live. Here I am. Here we are. You're here with me. We've got 500-ish viewers, 600-ish viewers later than we're usually live. I appreciate you tuning in. I will say this, on low time frames, Bitcoin is looking pretty damn good. Oh, man. It's just one of those days. I feel it's like the first day I haven't gone to the gym in months, and I just feel like I want to break stuff. I'm here. We're good. Bitcoin on low time frames is looking very juicy. This morning's rally was gorgeous and welcomed, and maybe that killed some of my energy. Woke up, saw the green candles, and by the time we really got into going live, all of that momentum had chilled. We had started trading sideways and down. Oh my goodness. I need to put on like put a little bit of this shit here. Hopefully that helps, man. Ugh. It is so cold out, guys. It's like maybe 20 degrees out. Plus wind chill, it's gotta be like in the single digits. Low time frame's looking good. Let's see. Traded up to 1025 on the dot here on Coinbase, sold off to 1012. I'm actually liking this though. Lower high into higher low. Now we're retesting that high on the 1 minute. I think we're looking to paint a little inverse head and shoulders. I think we're going higher today. I wouldn't mind though if the rally today was done, and then when the day ends, I want to see this rally into Tuesday. I would rather put off some of those gains into tomorrow, because virtually every week that we have seen Monday high hit a new high, and then into that week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, whatever, close the candle above that high, we've seen some big gains that week. That would be really nice. Got a little div. We're on the 1 minute. Let's get on to the 5. 5 minute actually losing some of that strength. Interesting. I still like this though. Something about this looks strong. Maybe not as strong as I thought. That money flow's right down there at the 0 line again on the 15. Momentum's coming down. Okay. That's where it is. Last hour closed a little red dot here. The 618. I don't know. I like it. Do you guys like this or not? You think this is bullish or bearish? I like this. I like the pullback, higher lows, retest and resistance. We can get like another iteration of that, or we could just move it now, keep going. Where are we at on the 4 hour? 39 minutes. Honestly, wouldn't be surprised if in 40 minutes we see more upside. We had the beautiful 4 hour candle closing 3% up. And like almost always, we see that indecision or that kind of shaking of belief candle afterwards in the 4 hour. I don't know why, but almost every time the 4 hour paints a nice candle that looks good, that makes you feel good, the next candle is almost always in the other direction and very low volatility indecision candle, just shaking you out. Oh, do you like this? Well, you'll really not enjoy this. There you go. Hate it. Bullish, Mr. Smeed. All right, I've been ignoring the chat, not because I want to ignore you guys, because I wanted to get through something. Like I said, it's been hard just to get myself to do this today. Bullish, Mr. Smeed. All right, I've been ignoring the chat. Whoa. Why? Why did that start playing? Oh my God. Serenity now. Here we go. Yeah, I didn't mean to ignore you guys. I'm going to pull up the chat. What are you guys looking at? I'm not doing requests today. You can spam all you want. You can say, Tom's ignoring me, not looking at my super chat. Yeah, you've been warned. It's pinned to the top. We're not doing requests. You can tell me what you're looking at. I might look at them, but not in the mood to do requests today. We did a lot of them on Friday, is what it is. Porky, what's up, Pickle? Trend Hunter. What's up, Randy? You're here. Jin is here. My old main on League of Legends. How you doing, Jin? Live this live. Live the live or live the live. I don't know, Trent Hunter. What's up, Mr. Meaner? Crypto Revolution. 8 hour looks bullish. What's going on in the 8? I haven't looked at the 8 in a bit. I can see that. I like that momentum coming up. I like this money flow. Just a lower, higher low. I have a little higher low here. Much higher low in price. I don't hate it. I think you're right. I like that 8 hour. I didn't notice here. We have broken this high. Maybe that's why this looks so good. We've broken this high. Nice little V-shape-ish recovery. We should look for that 1618 or the measured move. Interesting, our measured move puts us just under 110,000 or at a new all-time high. Our 1618 at 105,000, slightly above our 104.4 thousand target. You bet Japan raised their interest rates? Probably. They're always doing that, Drew. They're being digs. What's up, Max? What's up, Black Cat? Looks strong to you. Good, good. Jordan, Shirtlift, looking at sushi. Is it always Jordan? Is it like the same person who asks for sushi every day? Like, I don't know. I see it every day in the chat. It might be the same person, might be different people. Why are so many people looking at sushi, I wonder? A and B Modi. What's up, bro? Are you looking at sushi? What's up, Chris123, Crypto Dave? Who else is here? Fett, Gary, Hendrick. What's up, bro? Jennifer Moffat. How are you, Jennifer? What's up, John Connor, John Doe, Jordan Shirtliff, Lars Larson, Matthew Schmid, Mr. Jake the Snake, Orlando Property Managed, Randy Greer, R.S. Miller, Silent Fart, Skate Crow, S Plus, Bearded Wanderer, Trend Hunter. Good names. It's a little quieter than we usually are. We're like an hour late. There's a lot of other people streaming now too. Understandable. We got a good crew. We got a good crew here. Big week for economic data. What do we got coming out this week? Damn it, Jordan. Let me see. Investing.com. What do we got for data this week? Let's see. Clear. US. What do we got this week? Tomorrow. PMI, manufacturing, jolts, jobs. Yeah, we got some numbers. We got some numbers coming in Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, dude. Ooh, Wednesday we have FOMC meeting minutes. You better believe we'll be live for that. Let's go. 2 p.m. on Wednesday. Crude oil, jobless claims. Yeah, we got a lot. We have a holiday on Thursday. What the hell is National Day? What is National Day? Is that... what? Holiday? National Day? Am I crazy? Is my brain really just that snowed out right now that, like, why does that sound so crazy? I've never heard of it. Unemployment rates, non-farm payroll, hourly earnings. Yeah, we got big numbers. We got big numbers that can push the markets either way. Wednesday, like, let's be realistic. The last FOMC, while a lot of you are on the same kind of track as me, less to do with Chirpao, more to do with... why is this Bitcoin and not the dollar? Less to do with Chirpao, more to do with, let's say, Japan, right? But the last FOMC, go back all the way here, Wednesday, December 18th. That was the God candle for the dollar. We saw the Dixie explode, and it's really just continued exploding since then. Let's be realistic. Boom, closed the year at a higher high. Already higher highs even yesterday or today. Dollar selling off. Interesting. I didn't check that. Dollar selling off, showing weakness into this little rally today, this little pop, but still at a higher low, still very much in line with what it's been doing. We saw this happen on the last FOMC, so those minutes may be very spicy as well. So make sure you tune in for that Wednesday. I'll just open a position. You guys want to just see me freaking just randomly trade? We can just trade. Let's see. I'll just like open something because I'm bored. This is not a good way to trade, guys. You should not open stuff because you're bored. But I also make content around trading, so maybe I have a little excuse. Let's see what I got. Oh, I'm using all my margin. Crap. Nah, I guess not, because I have all my margin used up. I got the long open. Let's actually... There's another long open that I haven't checked up on in a while. Let's go to there. I don't feel like logging in. Man. Is what it is. Japan's interest rates were 0.25 before the 2000 crash. What are they at right now, Bob? I actually do not know off the top of my head. What's up, Meme Takes? How you doing, brother? Close the F short. Should just manage that, huh? This one is on BYDFI. God, I hate Windows 11. Dude, everything's making me annoyed today. It is not helping that my eyes are so fucking chapped. Holy shit, they hurt. I gotta put on Vaseline next time I go outside. 7. All right, I still have 160. I don't... yeah, because now my liquidation is below that range high. Will I regret this, though? Probably not. How much should I pay in fee here? This is on BYDFI. They are a great exchange, no KYC, and their fees really are not high. I think it's because it's on 20x. When you're on 20x, you're paying 20x the fees. Paying more fees, more margin, more fees. Quantity. Links in the video description below for BYDFI. Great exchange. Just market it, I guess. I kind of like this position, but I really do think it's in trouble now. You know what? Before I do this, Bitcoin's going up. Before I do this, though, let me take a look at it. Let me take a look at ETHUSD under a microscope. Let's just get rid of everything. 12 hour. What do we got here? Let's get a clean look. Get a clean look. I'm just going to throw up Ichimoku. Ooh. I don't know, though. You know what? I'm got a twist in the cloud. We're at the cloud. 3,700. That was today's high. Okay. Nothing. Nice little 4-hour candle. All right. Yeah. What do you think? Market it? Just market order. I never close shit like that. 3,000. I could just move the take profit to 3,500. I'm so frozen by it. I was frozen all day, though. To be honest, I've just been frozen all day. Like sitting, I sat here for like an hour and I was like, I have to stream. And I just like couldn't get the motivation. I'm at least going to do this. Here's what I'm going to do instead, because I don't trust myself right now to make any kind of move. let's at least move the stop down out of liquidation, right? Move the stop 3,900 above today's high. Let's even 3,800 above. Yeah, I'm just leave it at 39. Take profits still where it is. I'm so mad I didn't get this because this was open back here. The take profit was at 3,900. Look at this shit. 3,100. I got so boned. That's where I wanted to close it. I'll come back to it. Come back to it at some point. See what's moving. Dude, today, I don't know. I don't like today. Today's not my day. SPX, dude, why is this shit running? SPX 6,900. 69, nice. I don't have a chart. XP 69. What is this shit? Who has this? Does anybody have any of this? Anybody? Anybody have any of this? All right, you're at all-time high. Let's see where you're at. 164. Haven't quite hit 164 yet. 224. Measure move. All right. Dollar. That's probably the entry. Probably the entry. Damn. Doesn't look bad. Does not look bad for saying this pumped a ton. I'm not touching this above a dollar. What's the market cap of it? Market cap 1.4 billion. So this would be like $1 billion market cap, maybe at a dollar. Max supply 1 billion, yeah. I like when the supplies are a nice round number. Makes it easier to do the math. 1.64 billion, 2.2 billion. I think you got supported at a dollar. I might look to make a trade there if it comes there. We'll see what happens. But I would not look to buy this now. You're too close to $1.64. Like, if I'd already had a position, I'd look to take profit there, re-enter at a dollar, maybe aim for 2.24, something like that. I'm gonna set an alert. Exchange tokens, F that. Pudgy penguins. Pengu. Pengu. What the dude, how there's just too many coins now. Too many coins. Pengu. Now, why does it say this is up 40% this week? Must be a different Pengu. Yeah, it is a different Pengu. It's not even the same Pengu. Oh, bitch. This one's up 40%. Okay. All right. Okay. On Binance, man. 7 cents down to 2 cents. That's not bad looking, though. Not bad. 4 cents. You broke it higher high. I mean, you don't want to retest there. Probably scalp that up. I don't know. I don't know today, guys. I don't know. Sure. I keep losing my chart. Must have closed it. Whatever. Nope. I have no idea. I legit have no idea where the chart. Okay, this is why. Derp. Derp to derp. This is why. Yep, I found it. A little sagginess. What's up, Tom G? Just having a rough day, dude. Let's go left field. Thank you. Line in my pocket. You're back. Good to see you, my friend. Look at Crow. Effort chart. Silver. Mod spamming scams now? Who's spamming scams now? What scam? It's Steve-O. He likes a lot of yeah, dude, that SPX is more than meme coin. It's a crypto revolution. That it certainly is not a revolution, my friend. Appreciate you, Crypto Steve-O. You've been into some of these. You've been into some of these crappers lately. Jason Casper, yeah, I know he's live too. That was like one of the reasons it was hard to stream. I was like, I know Jason's going live at 2. I'm just like not feeling it. I don't know. Maybe we'll go live again tomorrow. This was not my best. Windows 11 is cool. No, it's bullshit. I actually figured out some of the features that were annoying me and I disabled them. Maybe we'll go live again tomorrow. I just was like, all right, if I'm in this kind of mindset, I gotta just force myself to do it. Even if it sucks. Maybe it sucked. I don't know. How long have we been live? Not very long, huh? How did I close this window? Here we go. In like 45 minutes. Yeah, it's not a long stream. That's okay. Rod's a very smart dude. I mean, Steve-O, it is not a revolution, bro. I love you, my friend, but it's just a meme coin is not a revolution. Like what? What's up, Derek? We need the spam for the algo, probably. What's up, Ariel Bird? Good to see you. Carry the best mantra. Bitcoin, Monero, Litecoin, Doge. Yeah, I mean, those are my faves. They're up there. Dogecoin wasn't a revolution either. Dogecoin is at least a real coin. But certainly wasn't a revolution. I don't know, nothing, didn't change the world. Dude, why is CME trading so high? 1.35. It's just like 1,000. It's a 1% premium right now. Total. It's some stuff I want to look at, but man, I don't know. I'm not feeling it. MicroStrategy. Sailor bought more Bitcoin again. But this time he's got a green candle. That doesn't always happen. I would say usually it's the other way even. Buys Bitcoin, red candle. Nvidia almost hit all-time high, back to all-time high today. Actually, this is kind of spicy market stuff. Nvidia was down at 138. Really, actually even lower. Down, opened the year 135. Almost back to all-time high today. Hit 152.20. All-time high 152.89. Like, shit's going down, man. That is wild. That is quite a pump. Out of nowhere. I did not think that was coming. Maybe just off the weakness of the dollar. I don't know. You know what we're going to do? I appreciate you guys for tuning in today. This has been just like a snow day in my brain. I couldn't go to the gym because it's closed. I think Bitcoin looks good on the low time frames. I'm bullish into this week. I'm not so bullish on this stream. It is not my best work today. What we should probably do is probably go live again tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Hopefully the gym will be open. I can get my fog brain out. You should join the Discord, discord.gg/TomCrown. You should check out our new premium trading group, exclusive live streams, exclusive course content, educational. Invest in yourself. Sign up today. There are still 50% off coupons available. Use 50 off the number 4 life, and you can sign up, get half off of that group. Join us. invest in yourself in this 2025 year. It's going to be our year, fam, even if today isn't our day or my day today. I do appreciate you tuning in. I'm just going to cut it early because my brain's everywhere. I love you guys. We'll do better content. Don't worry. We have FOMC minutes on Wednesday. That'll be a fire stream regardless. I'll probably do a DGen Friday. Yeah. I do love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Jason